Hi, thank you for joining in to the Law Abiding American. My name is Bill. Today I would like to talk to you about a detention center that the federal government is wanting to put into Suprise. I just saw a video from Attorney General Chris Mays regarding this and how she has filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration for this facility to get it stopped. In her comments, she was asking questions like, did the federal government come and ask the people of Suprise if they could do this? Did the federal government ask if they could use utilities? Did the federal government ask this? Did the federal government ask that? Well, what I'm about to come to you with is my opinion based on what I saw in this video and what I know about what's going on. So, Attorney General Chris Mays, I have these questions for you. Going back to the beginning, did the state of Arizona representatives ask the American citizens of this state if it would be okay for illegal aliens, federal criminals, to come and live in the state of Arizona? Did the Arizona state representatives ask the American citizens of Arizona if it was okay to give these same illegal immigrants driver's licenses? Did the state of Arizona representatives ask the American citizens of Arizona if it's okay if they give welfare, cash, free schooling, free medical, and whatnot from our services that we paid for, that they did not, to the illegal immigrants? To my knowledge, none of this was done either. Had Arizona followed federal law under U.S. Code, which is USC 1325, to remove all illegal aliens from the state of Arizona, would we be having this problem? I don't think so. Why? Because they would have upheld the laws of this nation. There are specific laws on the ways people are to come into this country. There's no change in this. There's no, hey, we're going to ignore these laws, which is pretty much what all Democrats have done, and a few Republican rhinos. Now, as an American citizen, I did not approve of this, nor was I ever asked of this. And in my opinion, everyone that had done these things that I questioned violated federal law by aiding and abetting federal criminal people coming into this country illegally. Now, if they were seeking asylum, there are specific ways they have to do that. Not every one of these were done. They were just coming across the border free as they please because of the Democrats and their policies and whatnot. The American people were not asked this, nor did they approve of it. Nor did they approve of our services being given to them for free and have not ever being paid into it by them. Now, from what I have seen from the past presidents in this office, President Donald Trump has been the only one to aggressively go after and remove the federal criminal illegal aliens from this country. And people are in an uproar about it. And I'm sorry, when you break the law, you need to be dealt with. And they broke the laws of America coming in here illegally. Now, you may not like my opinion, but that is my opinion. I don't do anything more but speak, and that's what I'm going to do, which is why I'm here today. Now, if you want to worry about safety and have these kids in front of a camera, oh, we don't feel safe now and whatnot. What about all these illegals that come in here that bring drugs in, rape our kids, kidnap our kids, shoot our kids? You're talking about safety, but yet it's only a front. It's not something that's, quote, actually done by the representatives of the state of Arizona. It's only something they use to say, oh, we need to make our kids safe. But yet they allow these criminals into our state. Just as in every other state like California, New York, all these Democrat-controlled states. They're not sanctuary states. They're breaking the law. They are aiding and abetting federal criminals. There's no other word for it. So before you go after Donald Trump, know this. I am totally against that lawsuit, and I totally back President Donald Trump and his Homeland Security for getting rid of the illegal aliens that have come into this country. Now, you may not like it. It may go against what you feel. But we have a process that they need to follow to come in. And they need to go home until they follow that process. If they leave free of their own free will, I feel that they have a right to come back here within a short amount of time, apply to come back into this country, and do it legally. If they are forced out of this country, minimum 5 years before they can come back. Period. If they come back in again, permanently banned. No more. You can't come back. Simple. Problem solved. There used to be an old cartoon. I apologize. I can't remember. It was Aunt something. She talked about putting a bird feeder on her back porch. And she thought it was really great. All these birds were coming up there and feeding on it. She kept feeding it. And pretty soon these birds were pooping all over her patio or patio furniture and all these different things and causing her excessive cleanup. So she got the bright idea, hey, I'm removing the bird feeder. She took the bird feeder away, no more free food, patio cleaned up, no more problem with messing up the patio. This is the problem we have in America right now. And it's got to be solved, and President Trump is the only one I'm seeing that is aggressively taking the stance to resolve this. And you don't like it. Well, I hope that detention center stays in there. I hope it goes forward. If there's anything I can do to help with that, I'll be happy to do it. But we need to start going back to the root of the problem, and that is our states who allow these federal criminals to come in and live in our states, not doing anything about it, handing them free services like driver's license, welfare, cash, places to live, free medical, free schooling. No, all that needs to stop because that hurts American citizens. I thank you very much for your time. I apologize this was a little bit more aggressive, but people need to understand this is a national problem, and each state needs to be dealing with it in helping President Trump and not hindering President Trump. You may not like ICE. You may think they're a little too aggressive. Well, would they be there today if we stopped these illegals from coming into our country? No. They wouldn't be doing this. They wouldn't have to. Our crime rates would probably drop tremendously by getting rid of this. So, I don't know what else to tell you, but I hope that detention center stays. I hope he goes forward with it. You didn't ask us if we could have these illegals in this state. I don't care that he doesn't ask that he can detain them to get them out of here. Again, thank you for watching The Law Abiding American. I hope you enjoyed my opinion. If you support me in this channel, please click the support button. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.